Yo, why is this lighting kind of sick though? Welcome back, or welcome to another rest day video. And today, I really don't know what we're gonna be talking about. I've been very angry all day at everyone and everything for maybe personal vindictive delusional reasons. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. Or maybe my claims might be based in something, but we're not that far yet. Can't reveal all my cards. So, yeah, just hit the local GNC in the mall. Got some Raw Nutrition Cinnamon Toast Crunch protein powder, which is my favorite flavor. Really stoked that they had it. I got my monthly free bar or drink, so I got my little bar. So if I'm feeling, I really don't feel hungry at all. Like, it's just like I check the clock and it's feeding time, you know. Not like, oh, my stomach grumbled a little bit. Now it's time to eat. It's not a thing for me right now in this phase of bodybuilding, but that's okay, I suppose. I'm really, really looking forward to the cut and maybe trying to be a little bit more flexible on the cut. Maybe, I don't know. I don't do the flexibility thing really well, but we'll see. We'll see. Jack Eagles revealed like his day of eating, and his diet looks awesome. He's eating like chocolate for his fats. He's got like chocolate cereal and like all this other crazy dope looking stuff. And I'm like, okay, all right, I might need to look into this. Might need to look into this guy's programs or whatnot. So, oh, my camera didn't move. I currently have the tripod wedged against the door, and then my camera backpack wedged against the tripod. So hopefully it doesn't move, because once it starts flip-flopping, dude, I get so mad. And I can't deal with it today. I don't know what it is. I didn't sleep last night. There's a giant solar flare currently hitting, well, probably the entire planet, but Colorado specifically. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's unique to us or not, because I'm not reading news articles about Utah or Wyoming or anything. But we have Aurora Borealis in the evenings, which is not normal by any stretch of the imagination for this side of the slopes. So that was really cool. Got to see that last night. My two of my closest friends are up hunting right now, and they got lost on the way up. And then they texted me the second day, or they called me, and so I helped them find where they needed to go. And then then one of them texted me, and no, I'm getting way ahead of myself. They got lost. They called me. I got them where they needed to go. I texted them because I knew it'd be a little bit easier to find like a blip of service to get a message through. So I was like, "Did you guys get where you needed to go? Like is everything all right?" And then he texted me. He's like, "Yeah, we're fine, except for one tiny little issue." And then I didn't hear from him for like a whole 36 hours. And then so I'm getting ready to go to bed. It's like 7 o'clock. And all of a sudden this dude calls me, and he knows I go to bed early. So I'm thinking it's an emergency. So I fly up, and I'm like, oh, looking for my phone, because I keep my phone across the room, and get to the phone, answer it. And he's like, dude, go outside, check out the Aurora Borealis. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about, dude? I'm like, we're in smack dab middle of Colorado. We don't got that. And he's like, no, for real, dude. He's like, I got pictures of it. And I'm like, he's going to send me a picture of his balls, right? And then he's like, no, just pull your phone out, dude. I'm like, dude, I'm going to see a picture of your balls on my phone. And he was like, no, just go outside and look north. And sure enough, once I finally cracked, it took him like 8 minutes for me to finally pull it out and check. And I was like, oh, wow, that's really neat. It was really cool. So, yeah, that was a fun little debacle last night. But let's bring it back to maybe something a little bit more important when it comes to bodybuilding, because these aren't really here for me to as much as they do help me, I'm here to help you, I guess, in some capacity, whether it's just a pastime Or maybe you learn a little trick hypertrophy secret. Who's to say? Let's see. I've been angry all day. Attitude. No. Let's talk about a positive and healthy way to use your wrath and anger. I was a very mad, troubled boy once for a little bit longer than I would like to have been, and I really I channeled that rage into my deadlift. And so as a scrawny little 145 pound kid at the gym, right, I had some years of experience underneath my belt, but I still didn't know what I was doing, did not know what was going on. And I had this thing happen to me, and it made me really, really mad. Completely, I think it honestly completely changed my character. And through to get to this new, better self, I had to walk through a sea of rage. And so I really put the hammer down. I mean, dude, I was in the gym crying sometimes because of how frustrated and how bad my feelings hurt sometimes. And it was good, but I definitely probably injured my lower back trying to deadlift. Long story short, in about 6 weeks, I went from a 0 pound deadlift to a 405 pound deadlift. And there was some not healthy ones in there. I guess no harm, no foul. I wouldn't change anything about it. But if I was giving advice, I would say maybe listen to your lower back and don't deadlift every other day. It's not good. One of my close buddies actually just ruined his back while doing deadlifts. And he wasn't even mad about anything. He was just going hard. So I think it's okay to be mad and angry and use that. In the 1000th episode of Modern Wisdom, they had Matthew McConaughey on there, and he said nothing moves the needle like rage. And he's right. You can get a lot of stuff done when you're angry. And sure, we can do a lot of things within love. I can knit a sweater, I can lose weight, I can walk up, I can climb a mountain, I can do all this stuff, but rage is what gets it done. Even frustration, let's say you're working on a school project, right? And it's very small, meticulous work, and you are running a day late. It's got to be done ASAP, and you're sitting there and your heart rate's getting raised up and you're pissed off. But then maybe that last 20% that you needed to work on is going to fly by that much more because you have all the experience of the first 80% to really whip and work over that last 20%. So as long as you're using it effectively, I will never outwardly express any honestly, usually when I feel something, whether it be good or bad, I kind of wait out for a second. You might be arguing with a spouse or a significant other, and you could blurt something out that is irreparable. And so I would just say in those heightened states of emotion and whatnot, take a second. Take a second and hold your tongue. Think about what you're saying. And don't ever raise your voice. That's bad. This is not bodybuilding advice by any means. I guess I'm in my feelers a little bit today. So now that we're now that that's out of the way, I suppose. Let's talk about we could talk about what me and my homeboy talked about yesterday, which was drugs. And so I am currently enhanced, which is why talk about your feelings when you can talk about anabolic steroids? Was the pivot I just took. When you're bus came to a quick stop next to me. I don't know, I told him everything that I was on and what I was doing, and he was like, that's not bad, but I would do, he's like, if I was your coach, this is what I would do. And it was actually marginally less than what I'm taking now. And the way he explained it it's very bro science, but stay with me here. So we have these cool little things called androgen receptors, and that's what all these chemicals bind to, right? And that's, they're little mouths, essentially. They pick up on that testosterone or whatever other sort of support anabolic you have in there. And so he was telling me run lower test and a higher anabolic, and like a good amount of it too, but for a shorter period of time. And he said, and because he was like, those mouths can only feed and chew on so much at a time. So yeah, they can only feed and chew on so much at a time. And so why feed them a whole bunch of testosterone, which on the anabolic scale is only a 1, when you could feed them something more anabolic? And I don't recommend this, but this was the example because it's the highest on the anabolic scale. It also has the worst side effects. But for just for the conjecture of the conversation, I'm going to use this drug as the example. He's like, why feed yourself a whole bunch of testosterone, right? Fill those mouths with a whole bunch of test when you could feed them full of something more anabolic like Tren per se, which is a 5 on the anabolic scale, and go from there. Like, it's like feed them the thing that's going to make them grow or whatever you're trying to do. Now, he's a power lifter and I'm a bodybuilder, and he openly admitted, he's like, I'm going to be entirely honest with you, dude. He's like, I can put 200 pounds on your bench. I don't know the first thing about bodybuilding. And I was like, well, that's fair. I'm like, I can do the bodybuilding side of things. I just need help accoutring more mass. I want to be bigger. And then so he was like, yeah, I would run only 2 compounds. He gave me 2 compounds, and I'm not a medical professional, and I'm not even sure I'm actually good at what I'm doing right now. So I'm not gonna reveal anything yet. And we might have a later discussion about what I do specifically. I just could not live with myself with anybody getting hurt. And again, if you're not competing, I don't recommend ever taking drugs, performance enhancing drugs. That is, it's just such a big commitment. And even if you are competing, wait till those mid-20s at least, right? I mean, like, that makes sense. Some dude just passed me in his red base model C5 Corvette when I have a yellow Z06. Makes me so sad. I do miss it. I miss it a lot, my car. But it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Yeah. I don't know. Today's kind of a wacky, kooky day. These rest days really throw me for a loop every time. Especially, on camera too, dude. That's gross. Yeah, the rest days really throw me for a loop. Still did sauna, and I did not do my stretching routine this morning. I actually laid in bed for an extra 20 minutes. He said it's not going to make a metabolic difference. Sure, stretching probably would have helped, but it's not going to make the difference. I also passed the ATM I needed to go to, so that's great. Yeah, I need to go up a little bit. God dang it, dude. It's okay. I'm actually not even upset. I'm just being dramatic. So, anyways, I guess the message is be as productive as you can, and don't let your emotions really throw you for a loop. I know they're called feelings because we feel them, and we really don't have a whole lot of control over them. Side note, you can't ever think your way out of a feeling problem too. If you feel a certain way, you can think about it all you want, and you are not going to undo how you feel. I can promise you that. So yeah, don't be emotionally irrational. Do what you're supposed to do, I guess. Think about think about your drug protocol, I guess. And yeah, have a good day. Stay tough, hit your macros. This video is freaking whack. I'm like, this is not, I feel good. I think it's gonna play good. Oh, we're shooting this yellow. I think it's gonna read well. It's just a lot in a little bit of a little bit amount of time. So I kind of feel like a crackhead. So stay tough, hit your Mac. I'm actually almost to the parking lot. So this is just jibber jabber until I can stop, so I don't have to reach over while driving, because I've tried to do that a couple of times. It's not good every time. So, okay, here we go. Ooh, there's people here in blacked out Escalades. Oosh. Hopefully they don't get me. This would be a crummy last video. I'd at least like to go out on like a chest or a leg day or something. Everybody's always talking about back. I like every day. Okay. Stay tough, hit your macros. We'll see you for the next one.